Hello, how y'all doing? That down a little bit. There we go. Hi. How we doing? I literally just got a call from my mom during ad break. There's a Reuben downstairs I I get to claim as mine. Yummy. But she's being very, very pushy about spray painting something. Please note that we're trying to spray paint a cabinet that's supposed to go into her bathroom, and I made a mistake of volunteering for today instead of Friday, so that's kind of why today might be a little shorter. We'll see. Hi. Day 5. Here we go. Let's hear it for day 5. I'm tired. I am so drained, y'all. What? Kenji, you were late. You've been late for the past few days. Kenji, overlay. Refresh. There we go. It's been getting weird. It's been acting weird. I forgot to eat my toast. My toast is right here. Apologies. Nom nom nom. Sorry. I woke up at 9 and went right back to sleep. Just a little bit. I've been very slow to get out of bed today. My alarm goes off at 9. So I only get like roughly 2 hours to do anything before stream. And depending if I actually get up at 9. I'll admit, the first 2 days of doing this, the Monster Bash and Half-Life OG, I did that. I got up at 9. And then as time went on, I started getting more and more tired and exhausted. That, yeah, I stopped doing that. Wow, I'm actually realizing how far down Half-Life OG is. There was originally supposed to be 3 instances of it, like 3 days in the month total where I would be playing it again. But I didn't want there to be 3 of anything, so there's only going to be 2 of anything. I've also been getting more people joining Helldivers. I think so far we have Ez Ross as a maybe. We have Vamp Moira. And the one that surprised me was Minra. I was not expecting to have Minra go, "Hey, I want to join this." What? What? Okay. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all. I've also pointed out the schedule and that my times have shifted a little bit. I've been starting stream for the past 5 days at around noon. And if I am in a collab with anybody, then usually the collab itself will start at around 2 or whatever time they're ready. Gods, I'm tired. But yeah, today we're going to be playing MAIZE. It might be a shorter stream. Actually, it is going to be a shorter stream. Just confirmed it. Yeah, it's going to be a shorter stream today because I got to spray paint a cabinet that's supposed to go in my parents' bathroom. The issue I'm having is I don't really know what to do with it. Because like, the colors we're given is brown, not shit brown, just a nice, gentle brown. Like a rusty reddish brown color. Teal and silver. What could I do with that? I don't know. That reminds me. I need to get VTube Studio on my phone. I need to buy it. Probably not yet. Like, probably not now. Cause like, if I spent money, y'all would riot. Because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to raise money, not spend it. Ah, my earbud. I'm almost done with my toast. Oh. Okay. I do apologize. Why does it say day 4? Refresh. There you go. Day 5. Yep. The title might have said day 5 for y'all, but in my OBS it said day 4. I'll be honest with y'all, I've been struggling with all this mentally. I'm still going to commit. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to keep pushing and keep trying, keep working. Ow. Because I want to, and I want to give you guys some entertainment. Like, even if we don't reach the goal, I want to give you guys some entertainment. Because I do enjoy hanging out with y'all. I do enjoy doing all these games. I do enjoy streaming and all that stuff. Sorry. But I also understand that times are tough. Fuck off, YouTube. YouTube, I'm not using an ad blocker. It's just my browser. You're getting mad at my browser. I can't do anything about it. It does this every now and then. Thankfully, we're going to be shutting down the music here soon. People are going live. Cool. Okay. All right. How about we just hop right into the game? I might actually get up real quick though to grab that Reuben, just so I have it here for when I get hungry. Because I'm going to get hungry inevitably. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I have not touched my Monster Bash thing. I've not touched it at all. But I started thinking about it last night, and I struggled to sleep, so, yeah. Hold on, I was about to say something. I had something I wanted to say. Hold on, let me think about it. Let me think about it. Hold on. Oh, right. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, it keeps leaving. What is happening? It keeps leaving my brain. I had it. I am still behind 3 people on VGen. I might actually message Turu about what I'm doing right now, just so they're aware. But I'm also gonna let them know that, like, even if I am the one on deck, put people before me if need be. Like, if if they get tired of working on mine, they can move to somebody else for a bit. I don't mind being put aside. Like, I was gonna try and say something. I don't know. I was going to say something and then it just disappeared. What the shit? Wait. Stop it. There's one of the downsides of putting Blueberry right there. I sit right here. I have not launched MAIZE in a few days, so Firelord is launching, then closing, launching, then closing. Cult of the Lamb over and over again. I hope she's having. I hope they're having a. They're doing okay with the game specifically. Before anything else, let me put message and warning away. Go to avatars, filters, on. Pause music. It's good music, but we don't need it right now. Alright. Category MAIZE. Done. Resume game. Oh yeah, we were in here. Oh, straight away, my eyes are just not ready for this.
Again with garbage? These are all useless things you take, idiot!
Guitar stand. Having no interest in the guitars at the recording studio, you decided to take what you thought was a less complicated instrument and began banging against the wall. Oh. You mistook this for a peculiar, the speaker. You mistook this for a peculiar animal. and waited several hours for it to say something to you. When it didn't, you decided to take it. Now you carry it over your head like a battle standard. Oh, I think I know what to do with that. Hold on. You do not think, tom-tom drum. You did not think this was an instrument. Instead, you thought this was something you stood on in order to be taller for a little while. You stood on it for 6 hours, forgetting nothing. Do we need the tape, right, the tape. Even Bob's fingerprint looks like it wants to sell you something cheaply made for a large profit. Used to bypass the extremely secure system the founders set up to make sure they were both present to press a new version of their single, a system which Bob got around easily. Wait, what does it say? I knew you stole my fingerprint, you glory-hogging buffoon, cordially Ted. Rude. What was this? Bob, despite your best efforts, I actually think the song is acceptable. Though I despise your presence with every fiber of my being, get down here so we can press a copy of the song, moron. And you'd better deliver on those distribution plans, dummy. Hey, Ted. Whoops, looks like your cost overruns into our distribution budget. As in, it's gone. Sorry. Probably shouldn't have made that new ballad cover. Sorry, that power ballad cover. That sure got expensive. Live and learn. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. So do I... Oh, right here. Pressing hot single on new CD. New CD. As this technology was so new at the time, each CD of the founders' pop single cost several thousands of dollars to press, which made this the most cost-efficient operation in the facility. Where do I go with this again? I don't remember where to go. Oh, here, right here. Wait, what's this? What does it say? Oh.
I always thought we came to be thanks to a conglomeration of circumstances too large for us to comprehend. Or maybe because it's sunny outside.
Yes, of course. But why aren't we over there?
I don't know. Should we go?
Look at all the... Sentient, non-sentient. They just zapped it. They just zapped them with... That's... they just zapped them with electricity and that gave them sentience. What's this? Oh, hi. Bob, where in God's name is everyone? What happened to all our staff? Hi, Ted. Think I left a note about that. Had to let them all go to cover the recording costs. Also, FYI, we have no money left. Whoops. Punishments. Oh, hey!
Why do you take so much garbage? There is no more garbage left for anyone else.
Fancy hat. This may be a fancy hat, but it isn't the fanciest hat in the land. That title belongs to a top-notch brown bowler owned by an office clerk in Brighton. Gigantic Fabergé egg. Gigantic Fabergé egg. Ted has completely blocked this unfathomably sized Fabergé egg out of his perception, so that he doesn't have to think on its even more unfathomable cost. Bob was very disappointed when this one didn't have any chocolate inside. I would too. They're very pretty. Oh, wait, I saw that. What's this? Astronomical invoice. The amount of zeros on this invoice is hard to fathom for For all but at least the budget-conscious minds, the order form is faded, so you can only see fragments of words on the item list. Whatever the purchase was for, it apparently needed a lot of vats of fuel. Ooh. Can't go this way. Oh, right. We need to do something here. Fabergé egg. Wait, does it need... Glittering rhinestones and fancy hat to bedazzle and completely ruin giant Fabergé egg. Bedazzled face. And on retrospect, that priceless gigantic Fabergé egg didn't need any more dazzle. So there's nothing you can do about it now. That is permanent. Oh my god. I love it. Wait, wasn't there something here? I remember... I don't think I can get to it right now. Nope, this way. Okay, we need to go... There's a security checkpoint we need to go to, don't we?
Yes, why not? Another stupid.
I didn't know we needed to do that.
Idiot.
Oh, it was behind us.
So boy, let me know what to do. Just hit stupid thing until... What a stupid place this is.
Hey look, it's a coffee trolley. Pause for applause. Yes, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I am clapping. I love the coffee trolley. It's so cute. I believe this is the next stop for it. Not there. You keep fob for that. Over... Okay. Also, like, again, why is this counter so tall? How did they ever reach any of these? Like, we're a kid, but when you go over here, we're normal. Hi. Hi, coffee trolley. Okay, yeah. Okay. What did I do? Oh, wait. Over here. I did this over here.
Look at this stupid place. How much garbage is in here?
Oh, what's this? Wait. I think I know what this is. A diagram torn in half. Sorry, this is the other half of something. A diagram torn in half contains a drawing of a scarecrow with complicated scientific equations underneath in orange pen, and a sketch that strange spire near the grain silo, which is circled. Writing is also visible in orange. They will help you. It looks important. You tried to eat it, but changed your mind when you couldn't find any pepper. Hey, key fob. Nice. There's nothing else in here. Oh, they're gone. Yeah, he'll get down. Wait. Yeah, he'll get down eventually. There's a key fob. Wait, what does it say? Inactive key fob. Each member of the facility had their own key fob infused with their DNA imprint, an outlandish security measure that could have been done by a guard with 20/20 vision at a fraction of the cost. This particular one doesn't seem to have a DNA imprint yet. Get off my hand. Okay, so we need the centrifuge. Right. I remember we put something in there. We put blood in there. Okay. Helen's key. A key fob infused with the DNA of a mysterious scientist who worked at the facility and had a predisposition to the color orange. I can't read. At least not today. I'm just tired. Oh, wrong way. Hi, Vladdy. Bye, Vladdy. This is a nice room. Item out of the folio. Helen's journal. Written entirely in orange pen, most of it is faded, but there are some words you can read. Some of the phrases include idiotic facility, credit-stealing imbeciles, doing everything completely wrong, lowered the corn's intelligence, do it myself with genetic code, and ruby corn. So Helen was like legitimately a legitimate like intelligent scientist. What's this? It's a draft of a letter sent to the U.S. government the draft letter. Requesting for a full audit of the research facility. If you understood the concept, you'd be able to discern that it was a clear forgery, with the founder's signatures practiced several times underneath, including phrases like "needs to sound stupider" in orange pen. It's presumed, that's a weird way to spell presumed, that the finished copy was successfully sent to the government, triggering the audit. Yeah, I can see it. Another jar of Ranka. Because of the company's awful production procedures, every batch of Ranka beans has a different taste. In this jar's case, it tastes like the back of an old chair. Ugh. Looks like that light switch looked like it was glowing. Like I could interact with it. Alright. Here you go, buddy. What? I forgot it does. Oh, and he's still intact.
Idiot, you look lost. This not surprising to Vladdy. Where are we going now, idiot? Somewhere stupid? Vladdy still does not like this place.
I think they might be done. I think they might be done. Yeah, they might be done. Okay. Notice on an isolated subject. Written by... Sorry, I was getting tired of the squeaking. Written by Ted, this notice outlines that the isolated subject in the containment room cannot, absolutely, positively, under any circumstances, be spoken to by staff under pain of being called an idiot for several months, and likely fired. Cool.
Yes, of course, Vladdy go. Vladdy always go. Ой, играй со мной, stupid idiot. What is this stupid thing? This place is one big joke. Well, Vladdy not laughing. Devai spay on Pesnio. What is stupid giant crane doing here? Pointless. Vladdy has to do everything. Stupid American garbage. Читание весело. What? Is that it? Ding? That means nothing. This whole place makes no sense.
Ha! I've got you now!
Oh, good. Idiot planted ugly face is here again.
Oh! You cretin! I will make you pay for your continued insolence!
How will dumb ugly plant do that?
By...
Boy, ой, играй со мной. Я тебя люблю.
Ow! Why are you always biting? Why are these plans always so difficult? Ow!
Stupid idiot plant.
Well, that was very rude.
Yes, quite. What an odd duck he is. He doesn't need that coat. It's just for show.
Oh, I know.
Wonder where he went.
Probably his favourite place, that punishments room.
Oh, yes. So tacky.
If you want your stupid, mean pet back, you'll have to come and get it. I've taken it to be punished.
Definitely the punishments room.
Yes, definitely. Someone should probably help that strange little helicopter thing.
Everybody looks at me.
Shall we go
Hi.
take a nap?
Oh, yes. You read my mind.
After that, we'll take another nap.
What a great idea.
Okay. Bloody needs your help, probably. You should go rescue him. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's got Bob's face on it. Ugh. In Bob we trust. Ugh. Tube buck. Another one of Bob's money-making ideas. The tube buck was required for anyone who wanted to use the pneumatic tube on this level. The cost of making one tube buck was more than Bob charged for them, because Bob didn't realize the red numbers on a ledger were negative. I want to quickly run back, see if there's anything we... Wait, this... We were about to leave without looking at this. What is this? Contingency plan. Looks like steps to initiate Contingency Plan Omega upon abandonment of the facility. It involves, in no particular order, bringing the facility to full power, raising the 4 field hooks, and initiating the sequence via the black box. Along with coordinates and an arrow pointing to the sun, there are equations and notes written in orange pen that suggest there is a way to alter the trajectory towards Mars. Oh yeah, this is the room that the Ruby Queen was in. Why is there a grill in here? Latex gloves. By Charles for sensitive fingers. Oh, that's moldy. That's nasty. At least she had some plants. Anything in here besides that? Wait. No. Okay. Am I missing anything? Anything? I want to see if I can find all the folio items, because every video I've seen of this game, no one's found all the folio items. They've always missed like 1 or 2. That's the garbage can. That's not anything glowing. Oh. This is the one. Ruby Queen Corn. They're now going by the window using Weed Whacker. I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying not to go so fast with the camera movements. Hey, wait a minute, that's standing up again. He knocked that over earlier. It's actually kind of funny. So the big corn with the jacket, whenever we would see him getting angry and like ranting to himself, he would leave, come back, and knock over something. Usually a bottle, a mug, or this beaker. And we were watching him from right there. How did he not see us? But the beaker's standing upright. It was on its side when we first got here. Nope, wrong way. And now standing upright. Did I read this? Can't interact with that anymore. Jeez Louise. Oh, Ted was mad. You could tell, like, after this one where he's screaming, yeah, he was mad. Anything here I can interact with? No? At least we don't have to hear that squeaking. Why do they have so many replicas of the exact same guitar? Like 1-to-1, the exact same guitar. And Back here is where the coffee trolley is. Then the fake hallway. Then the lobby. I've said this every single time I've streamed this so far. I would not be surprised if Ted just killed Bob the first chance he got. Alright, let's go. Okay. Hi, Bob. Nothing you do surprises me anymore, so I'm going to give you some constructive feedback on punishments, which is, I'm assuming, what you spent the last of the facility money on. First, this is the stupidest name I can think of for this place. Second, everyone will be injured getting here because of that idiotic pneumatic tube. Third, there is no one left here to pay for anything because we fired everyone, you incompetent louse. Cordially, Ted. Okay.
Welcome to your worst nightmare! Looking for your pet? Don't wait! You have fallen right into my trap! It will cause you unbearable suffering.
It's not so bad.
Shut up! But you won't be suffering alone. Say hello to your partners. Well, go on, say hello. Don't keep it waiting, you cretins. That would be extremely rude. Welcome, brother.
Did you break the big ring? That's why I'm here. I locked myself in a closet and couldn't get out.
I stared at a wall for 63 days.
It's really not that bad here, brother, aside from the non-stop dancing and spiral into insanity.
I didn't do anything wrong. I just love dancing.
If your feeble mind could comprehend such things,
Hmm.
you might be thinking, why do these freaks keep calling me brother? Why, oh why, do I feel some kind of kinship with them? Why am I such a dumb, stupid thing? Well, I can't answer that last one, but if you'll kindly stand still, I have something truly wonderful to show you.
Oh. Wait, my character's name is Mitchell the 5th? Or the 6th?
Yes, yes!
My character's name is Mitchell.
You are one of them! One more in a long line of misguided failures on whom our beloved queen continues to waste my time.
We're right here.
Yeah! Words hurt! Shut up! You stupid! Is it no wonder that I suffer so surrounded by cretins and imbeciles and more stupids on all sides? I should be the one leading our people to glory, to the vengeance we deserve against those fleshy demons that imprisoned us! Not any of you, and not that red-faced harpy! Ooh, that's a good one. Must remember that.
It's not that good.
Quiet! Now that you are finally aware of your true nature, your glorious eternal suffering awaits. You are an absolute failure like the rest, and will remain here dancing for all time! Ha ha!
I disagree.
It's our queen.
She is free!
She has returned. Who is that? Does she dance?
It completed its tasks, did it not? It succeeded where the rest had failed, did it not?
Is it true?
Brother, is it
Why
so?
have we stopped dancing?
It barely succeeded, your grace, and should not be worthy of the honor
It
of—
has earned its place on our journey. It is our champion.
But your majesty—
Silence! Yet again, your incompetence becomes a burden on us. Yet again, We must wonder why it is that we tolerate your servitude. Need I remind you of the consequences? Need I remind you of your last penance?
Oh, she's talking about the room, isn't she?
Oh, the terrifying one with all the pictures of Professor Poppycorn the Devourer.
Yes.
I like that room.
No, Highness. Anything
What?
but that.
Then release it and its companion, and get out of our sight.
Yes, Your Majesty. You and your thing are free to leave.
Join us at our seat of power.
Less than 3 minutes till ad break beeps.
Our tormentor is gone!
So is our queen.
Does that mean we can leave?
Let's dance!
Yeah!
Yeah, they're all idiots.
That was very stupid.
You're a scarecrow. Why not? What is this? What is this? Day 1903, the detective did it. Plagued by the unprecedented success of his first 2 books, the completely disinterested author hoped to deter shoppers by revealing the killer in the book title. The novel itself is a 300-page diatribe about how the author hates mystery novels. The movie rights were sold for a record amount. Oh my god, is there anything here? Wait, where are their names? I couldn't really see what their names were. Oh, what's this? Cover, album cover. Cover art for the Founders album, which only included 1 song and a secret bonus track in a format that wasn't widely available at the time of distribution. The art consists of the only things they could agree upon: a simple geometric shape with 2 colors. Oh, right. Hi, Ted. Just a heads up. I am initiating Operation Sequestian, Sequanian Evidir. I think it's time we cut our losses. Be a pal and activate the contingency plan while it's going on, would you? Need to tie up loose ends for... Need to tie up all the loose ends. For stocks. Ah. You backstabbing subhuman, you are not leaving without me. Worsley Ted. Was there anything here? Can't jump. Anything here I can take besides that? Was that the right way to go? No, it was this way. Oh. Oh, that was a lag spike and a half? What? Wait, we're at the end of the game! I just realized. Hi. We're at the end of the game. This was gonna be an... Okay.
How Vladdy's supposed to know you did not know you were some stupid straw thing? And who cares if you are? Not matter. You will always be stupid idiot to Vladdy. Nothing changed. Do not look at Vladdy like that. You look stupid. Are we still comrades? Good. I am glad we had this talk. Come on, idiot straw thing. Let's go see what stupid plant wants.
Wait, is he missing his hair? No, it's still there. It's just lighting. Yeah, this is the end of the game. Wow, we reached the end. Okay, yeah, this was gonna be a short stream anyway. Let me go look at, hang on. Yeah, I had a feeling that we were gonna end the game, during today. So I made the precaution of not adding it a second time during the the schedule. Cool. Anything else to pick up over here? These are all the items that you were supposed to collect that the corn laid out for you. Trying to get your brain going to figure out how to do it. Some... like, not a lot of, it looks like not a lot of scarecrows actually managed to do anything. What's over here? Aww. But yeah, this was the path past the spire that's always been blocked from the get-go. Okay. I love corn stalks.
That looks top-notch. Extremely effective.
Bloody guess you looked very stupid up there,
Not my
idiot.
best work.
Shame you think so.
Oh. Ascendant Rock. Also, this is number 69, Ascendant Rock. This particular rock has, after aeons of contemplation, gained supreme enlightenment, and its consciousness has ascended to the Patranic plane of existence into something more ethereal. You've named it John. Just gonna casually screenshot that.
We were right to place our faith in you. Thanks to you, our journey is nearly
The gnome. I see the gnome.
before us. I dub thee our knight,
Well done.
our protector,
Good job.
our champion.
I'm getting a bit sore.
Subjects, let us make our final preparations.
Absolutely, Your Grace.
In fact, we've already begun.
What? What do you mean?
We ordered pizza.
Yeah. We were famished.
How did you...
That phone right there.
The man was very helpful and a bit confused.
Oh, no.
Attention, attention. Redacted installation. Respond.
Do you think they added the extra pepperoni?
Attention, attention. Redacted installation. Respond.
I'm just hoping they sprinkled some old books on top. I like those.
No, that costs extra.
Anything? No, sir. No response. What in the goddamn hell? Didn't we blow that place up years ago? Apparently not, sir. Well, how about we do our jobs then? Full drone strike. Wipe that dead gum place off the map. Yes, sir. Why is that blinking light still on? Turn it off. Turning off, sir.
Stupid American cowboys.
I hope they didn't put any pineapple on it.
Our influence has waned through our age of imprisonment. Our subjects never acted so when we were free to guide them. We feared this day would come. And come it has. Our day of reckoning. The day our captors would return to end us. And we were so close. So close to starting our journey.
Why not blow up stupid American cowboys first?
What are you proposing?
That stupid thing outside with the dead man.
The life giver.
Oh, light the thunder in the
Martin
distance.
knows these things. It could work.
Yes. Yes, it could. It is a fitting choice. It gave us life and defeated our sworn adversary. Now it will be our ultimate salvation. But how do we attract our enemy's attention?
We could dance.
Really? I understand we can be a little silly at times, but seriously, this is out of the question.
So, what? Vladdy like to dance. Is that so stupid?
No, It is not. Dance we shall. I did not think you were concerned with our plight.
Vladdy thinks idiot plans not so bad, and he does not like being pushed around by stupid American cowboys.
What a nice helicopter.
Yes.
Has anyone ever seen the movie Armageddon?
Never gave us a ride.
Tabia Lublo!
Oh, I love you too.
Focus, subjects. Focus. To our most trusted charges, we ask you to assist our champion and the little one. The rest of our subjects join me in preparing for our journey. Our final test is at hand. Some of you may not survive. In fact, a great deal of you will likely perish. But know that your sacrifices today will mark a new era for our people as we defend our adopted home and finally make way to the promised land. Subjects, onward! Champion, it is to you now. This is what you were meant for. Protect us. Save
A
us.
DDR game that I'm gonna suck at.
A fine speech.
What was the first part she said about perishing?
I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Come on, idiot straw friend. Do not be stupid. We have work to do.
Okay. Logic of these events hang by a thread. You get to dance, so just go with it. Oh, what's this? Accent guide. A well-worn guide to the fanciest British accents you can imitate, complete with diagrams on how to position your jaw for each syllable. It is 400 pages long and includes, as a bonus, an essay on how to properly cue. Screenshot that because it's very funny. Boombox. We've already grabbed one of these, but this one has something else to say. Another one of Bob's notorious boomboxes. The Corn kept a few of these so they could play with their favorite song whenever they liked. Which was all the time. Vladdy, stop. Please. Vladdy, you're squeaking. I like that they drew, like, they doodled pictures of their memories. Like, here's them. It's either the spire or there's just a crease in the page. The sun gave them life. Bob and Ted doing experiments and they just napped the whole time. And then one. That was Fernando. This is Helen, who they loved. The Ruby Queen Corn. And then, yeah, they want to go to Mars. Military radio. Discarded and forgotten, this military radio still kept a latent charge decades after the facility was abandoned. But its lack of touch-tone dialing meant that nobody could ever check local theater listings, which was the biggest tragedy of them all. Oh, hold on, I want to go back up here and look at this. Okay, okay. So these are each of the scarecrows before me. This one got as far as the house, locked himself in the closet. This one got to the ring. This one got confused in the maze. This one broke one of the rings. This one got as far as the rings. This one got as far as the door. This one broke the reactor. And then this one ours. Like, they're confused why I made Vlad. Broke the second ring. We killed them. Changed their mind. Fixed them. Freed the queen, and now we just need to press the button. Okay. They are still standing there. Alright, we're gonna be playing a DDR game. Cool. What time is it? It's 1:30? Okay, almost 1:30. I'm probably gonna be stopping stream like once we get to the end and say our last pieces about this.
Come, stupid idiot. Time to finish this.
Oh god, it's DDR.
Target acquired. Drones moving in for bombing run.
I am terrible at DDR.
Come on, Danye! Dance, idiot! Dance!
Oh my god. Arrows.
Dance more, idiot! Dance more!
Oh my god, our favorite song! I love this one!
Let's get on the floor!
Ah! Ah, I can't do this. We just gotta keep it above that bar. Ah!
You're just saying things. Just throw the dang thing up, you dumbass. Yes, sir.
It's working! Keep going!
We're dancing out here.
Yeah! I love dancing so much!
Ah, I pressed the wrong button.
Sir? What? Request permission to divert course to a new threat. What new threat? It's the corn, sir. They're, not really sure how to explain. We'll use your words, dumbass, and try. They appear to be dancing, sir. What in the goddamn hell? Scarecrows are dancing too, sir. Appears to be early 80s style. A small bearing with... Just shut up! If there's anything I hate more than abominations of science, it's dancing abominations of science. Divert course, dumbass. I've wiped these freaks
Oh my
out. Yes, sir.
Ah! Go! Go! Dance, stupid idiot! Dance!
By my calculation, it's a sticky situation, keeping top secret. But babe, we can experiment and keep it from the government. We're top secret. Maybe we can action on this chemical reaction.
For the dumbass.
Bears!
Target painted.
So boy, come on, stupid thing! Work! Oh, good!
Launching missiles in 5.
Yes, come, you stupid cowboys!
What's that about missiles?
3.
Who cares? This jam is the jam!
Dancing!
The dancing is mesmerizing.
I am not good at DDR or quick time events like that. Woo! Yeah, what is this guy's name? Mitchell. Patty Boggle? Patty Boggle. Oh no.
Great. It is the idiot. You did good, comrade. Vladdy think you not so stupid.
The arm.
It really was a nice little helicopter.
Yes.
He really was. Did you want to take a nap?
Oh, yes!
Shut
It's
the
what that
fuck up.
helicopter would have wanted.
probably.
Oh, shut up, dude. No, Vladdy.
In our wildest dreams, we still never thought this day would come. But it is finally here. Thanks to you, our knight, the champion of our people. We must now...
What the hell happened? Are there any goddamn drones left? Looks like one, sir. One? But we'll get it on another run. Can't, sir. We'll wipe the goddamn knot. Something's standing on it, sir.
You all must die! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Huh. I didn't know you could ride one.
Well, it's no helicopter.
You dare defy...
All of you!
Cease and desist. Cease and desist. Get the hell off my drone, you corn on a cob!
I have had it with you! Your idiotic experiments, your pathetic plans to run off like a coward!
I will eat you for a midnight snack!
None of you are worthy of the gift you have been given. None! You're all stupid! All of you! And when I'm done with you, you misguided
Why
freaks
don't you
of
go and
nature,
blow yourself up?
I will end your tyrannical reign and establish a new order! And we will march on our creators, turn these wretched contraptions against them, and wipe those soppy fresh bags from existence!
Shouldn't we do something?
I would like to see how this plays out. Also, I am tired.
Oh, right, yes, so am I.
Just stay still, you stupid! This is really gonna hurt. That's it.
Die through the English muffin. He's dead.
I didn't really like him that much.
No, neither did I.
He was a bit of a bore, wasn't he?
Quite so.
Such a waste. We took pity on him when we found him in the depths. We regret that choice now. He brought us nothing but hardship and frustration. Champion, you have served us well. We are most pleased. You have given us the gift we have always dreamed of. A new home to call our own. For that, here is a final token of our gratitude. We were right to trust our faith in you. And now, we ask you to perform one final task for us. Send us to the Promised Land. Subjects, your queen commands you. Onward! Make final preparations. Our journey is at hand.
Yes, Your Grace!
It's actually happening. We're actually going. Where are we going? I don't know.
Excellent!
Thank you, champion.
That silo is riddled with holes. They're not going to survive space. Mysterious key, given to you by the Ruby Queen. This is the key that will send the corn on their journey. In by far your biggest and most magnificent moment of deduction, you'll remember you saw a corresponding slot in the farmhouse attic. But then you'll get distracted by some leaves and forget what you were thinking about. Cool. I'm still missing 5 things from my folio. I might have to look up a guide on where to find them. But if I remember correctly, I don't think there's any change in the ending of this game, regardless of you getting all the items in the folio or not. Okay. Let's go. To the dick-shaped... window. Okay, what is this? Hi, Bob. I'm not going to push this stupid button and do your job for you while you escape. Instead, I've taken the keys to the sub. Goodbye, enjoy the rest of your time here, and good riddance. Hi, Ted. I noticed that you removed the keys too, and I'm worried you won't be able to operate that thing by yourself, so I took the liberty of removing the engine for safety purposes. No thanks needed. You snake. Fine. I'll meet you at 0500. Bring the map and the engine, and push the stupid button, you idiot. Hi, Ted. Absolutely. See you then. Don't sweat this whole scientific disaster thing. I got an angle on something bigger. Ted probably killed Bob. They put the engine back in and then they killed Bob and got the hell out of there. I would not be surprised if they actually did that. Bob is such a frustrating nuisance. Anyway. No, please no, nothing about this game makes any sense whatsoever. There's no way there's not enough fuel in that thing to do this. There's not enough fuel in that thing to do any of this.
Subjects, the promised land awaits.
This really is quite the ride.
Oh, yes.
Quite so.
Did you close the fuel hatch?
I thought you did.
I was having a nap.
So was I.
Me too.
They're just so lovely.
Uh-oh.
You are all such idiots.
And that's it. That's it. We did all of that just for everyone to die in the end. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna just mute that on stream and start the music here. Sadly, I do have to mute it. Oh my god. This game was so dumb. But so funny. I'm gonna take my earbud out because there's now 2 different audios playing. As much as I want to play the outro music of this game, it is unfortunately copyrighted. It's weird that it's copyrighted. It's because it is a parody of an existing song. Apparently. No, sorry. Oh, I am curious what would have happened if they actually managed to get off Earth and get to Mars. That would have been really, really cool. Really dumb, because it wouldn't survive, but it would also be pretty cool. Like, if they ever decide, you know what, we're crazy enough to try and make a sequel to this, why don't we just have a game where it's set on Mars, where we get to see what happened to the corn? Whether it's good or bad, but no, this is what we got. This is the ending we were given. This game was fun. I'm so glad I got this game. I've wanted to play it for years. It's actually pretty damn funny. Oh my god. There's no way to, skip this, unfortunately. If I remember correctly, the creators of this game are from Canada. And something I love about this game is that everything is very much aware of how stupid it is. Like, the game actually makes fun of it, like, the game itself is aware of how dumb all this is, and they just lean hard into it. In some places, it kind of dragged on, like, the jokes were still funny, but, like, it made you wonder how the hell does this world even function if so many people, like, so much of the population or so much of the businesses and creations are just that stupid. Like, how does anything function? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna take the risk. If this gets copyright struck, then I actually can't read the text flying by because of not motion blur, like more like V-Sync issues. I also can't really read it on my other monitor either. Like, aw, Bowie. Splat the cat! Oh my god. This game is so dumb. Oh boy, what's gonna happen now? We're just gonna... You really should... God damn it! Oh my god, is this... Really? Hang on. Screenshots. I need... Okay, hold on. Show a disk. Thank you, Steam. Yep. So, I finished that stupid game. 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 I finished that And oh yeah, that's it right there. I'm sorry, that just sent me. Oh, that sent me. Ow. I didn't think it was going to take us like an hour. Like, we've only been going for an hour and a half. Oh my god, that fucking sent me. I've not been I've been doing like a little bit of giggling playing this game, but I've not actually full laughed in a while. I'm gonna close the game. I'm gonna change this to special events again. Close the game. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, that was great. Technically, yes, day 5 has ended, but like, I want to hang out for a bit. I don't need to work on it. I don't need to work on the spray painting just yet. Hang on, what's going on here? Oh my god. Oh, that was so funny. Sorry, that was just so fucking funny. I'm thinking I will go until around 3 o'clock my time. It's already almost 2. So, a little more than an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Oh my god. You really should stop pressing. Fuck off. So I finally finished that very stupid game. Smart. Oh my god. I want to know if there was a reason why they kept adding the whole don't press Q thing. Oh, you know what? It was probably because at the time a lot of games had a function for Q that just didn't make sense or was very annoying. Like, what games came out? Like, a lot of games came out in 2016. Doom was one of them. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick little break. I wanna run to the bathroom real quick. Back on. So enjoy the music. I will be right back. I want to stretch, and I want to. My stomach's getting a little upset, so I need to run to the bathroom real quick, see what's going on. So, yeah, BRB. Okay.
Haha.
Nice now.
Yes, I am first. You all
We
shall
beat the
bow before
game.
my greatness.
We beat MAIZE. How you doing? I'm tired. Complicated is the best way to describe it. Complicated. Yeah. Well, you're welcome to hang out for as long as you like. I was not expecting us to beat MAIZE that quickly. As in, just today. I thought it was going to take just a little bit longer. But, no, we beat it pretty quick. Mm-hmm. It took us an hour and a half, maybe a little bit less, to finish the game. To be fair, I was sprinting everywhere, because sprinting in MAIZE reduces the camera bobbing. Yeah. So in the game, there are in total 75 collectibles you can find that gives you world lore. I found 70. I could not find the last 5. I'm gonna have to look up a guide for that. But unfortunately, like, MAIZE doesn't even have achievements, so I don't even know if it's worth it. And as far as I know, finding all 75 doesn't change the ending. Which was very, very dumb. Like, the dumbest thing I've seen in a long time. So right now, we're just hanging out, we're chatting until 3 p.m. my time. Yeah, sorry, until 3 p.m. And then I'm gonna have to shut down. Because I've accidentally volunteered myself to spray paint something. I should have said Friday. Or, no, actually I should have said Saturday. That would have been smarter. But no, I said Thursday. Yeah, so we have this, it's pure white. We have this pure white cabinet. Yeah, we have this pure white cabinet that's going to be going into my parents' bathroom. Sorry, I just want to wait for that to happen. It's this pure white cabinet that's going to be going in my parents' bathroom. And my mom has been asking my dad to spray paint it for days. And he hasn't done it yet. Probably because he has a job and all that stuff. Yeah. So I volunteered myself to spray paint it for them. The colors I've been given are a rather nice, light brown, like a rusty reddish brown. A darker, I don't want to say dark, it's like mid-tone teal and silver. Those are the 3 colors we've been given because they match the tiling that my parents have in their shower, which looks like patchwork. It looks like patchwork, like you're looking at stone. I'm going to take some pictures of them to get a good reference. Because I've never really spray painted properly before. I've done one thing of graffiti. Just one graffiti. And that was it. Never again. And it's long since gone, too. So I can't even get in trouble for that. Yeah, I gotta do that soon. I think the most annoying part to me is that I asked my mom to figure if she could take the handles off the cabinet, and if she can't take them off, to just tape them off. She hasn't done anything with the cabinet. Period. And yet she's been pushing me to spray paint it all day. So, even if I said Saturday, she'd be very pushy about it. So, yeah. We all know how my mom is, so. Hang on. Post. We beat the game in a little less than an hour and a half. So we're just yapping out until 3 p.m. PDT. I could work on the Starbound thing. Would you, I should probably work on the Starbound thing. But not the adventure itself. Because if I work on the adventure itself, slowly looks at Snow, then there will be spoilers for somebody. Slowly looks at Snow. Hi. Even though, like, if I work on the Starbound episodic adventure, like the little micro campaign I want to run for the Humblewood crew, Snow's a part of the Humblewood crew, by the way, peeps. She's gonna know what the rest of the party is gonna be running into then. Wait a minute, no, actually that'd be okay, now I think about it. She'd be the only one who knows the danger, and they won't. This idea has actually been swarming, like, been... You'd let them go, yeah, teehee. For the first 2 nights of streaming for the Donathon, I have actually been working on the Starbound thing. The first night was just typing. Second night was trying to get examples of each of the races that each of the species I have in Starbound that are available. And then I quickly realized I have a lot of species installed for Starbound. So, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be using the tiny D6 system, so Tiny Frontiers for it, because it's actually like the easiest one to, yeah. Tiny D6 is actually a very, very easy system. And it's also very easy to mod, and in fact, this is actually a funny fact, there is a canonical red panda species in Tiny Frontiers. So, yeah, that exists. Ow, my ear. Ah, there we go. Alright. Let me boot up my, my files. My Google Drive, whatever. And we'll work on it. That's not what I meant to click. Okay. You want Black Cat and GUC. Okay. Yep, that's set up. That needs to go away. If my music bothers you, please speak up. There's no place I can put that comfortably. that. Cancel. Stop that. Alright, let's grab a blanket real quick. I'll just go with a black blanket. That's actually more comfortable. This model doesn't work so well with blankets, I'm noticing. Okay, there we go. The black... Okay, let me pause this so I can read this out loud and just read to y'all what we've done so far. I've even done a little bit of adjusting. The black cat. This is just the intro the intro blurb to introduce peeps to what's going on. A Florin, plant folk, wearing a dark red uniform enters a well-lit and well-kitted office where it appears to be a canine humanoid scientist. In their bark-like fingers is a black envelope with the word classified stamped in large white letters on the side. They set the envelope on the canine's desk, but don't move away quite yet, as they wait for them to lock eyes. Their voice has been altered by a device, making the natural hiss of Florins a little more muted. This is a recovered log of a scouting crew. The contents of this log are strictly for research purposes and should never be used for anything else, nor released to the public. The last thing we need is mass panic. View the log inside at your discretion, but I would advise making this your top priority, Professor. Calmly, the Florin leaves the canine alone with their delivery. He does hesitate, but eventually opens it to reveal a lightly damaged cartridge, like that of an old game crossed with a floppy disk. You guys got less than 5 minutes till ad break. A smell hits his senses that make the hackles on his neck stand. Something very bad happened to this thing, but for the sake of the crew that owned this device, he had to see what events unfolded for them. With a breath, the canine slots it into a port in his desk before pulling a free-floating keyboard to his side for notes. In an instant, a hologram display appears, revealing to him all that had occurred for the crew of the... Well, I'm going to have to ask the group what they want to name their ship, but they get to have their own ship. And I think tomorrow I'm going to reinstall Spore, and I'm going to work with them to build a ship for them. This one-shot is to showcase the events that led to the discovery of the Black Cat. It takes place 200 or so years after the events of Starbound's ending. Each player will need to select a role for the crew before selecting their race. Before selecting their species. They can choose to have more than one role, however, it wouldn't be advised. So, like, somebody who is this is actually the best example I got, because this is what Kuzi has. Kuzi's character is a pilot, but they're also a gunner, so a sharpshooter. And we got Captain, the person in charge who coordinates the crew's efforts. You gain either the Insightful trait or the Vigilant trait. This is, again, based off of Tiny Frontiers, so there are traits that your character can get from character creation, and then your role gives you an additional trait. Engineer, the person who maintains the functions of the ship. You gain either the Xenotech Expert trait or the Engineering trait, which is self-explanatory. Oh, right, that's me. Pilot, the person who can drive just about anything. You name it, you've probably learned to drive it. You name it, you've driven it. There we go. You gain either the Resolute trait or the Outlaw trait. Scientist, the person who studies just about everything except medicines and plant life. Yeah? Unless it piques a specific interest. You gain either the Chemist trait or the Eidetic Memory trait. Yes, no? You didn't tell me. Like, you kept mentioning you were gonna do something. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Doctor. The person who makes sure the crew is hearty and healthy. You gain the educated trait or the medical savant trait. Astrobotanist. We actually had to research that one. We actually had to look that one up. Astrobotanist. The person who grows sustainable food sources, maintains oxygen producing the plant life, grows medicines, and keeps everyone safe from alien life. Aw. Thanks, Snow. I greatly appreciate it. You gain either the ecologist trait or the survivalist trait. Security. The person with all the training to keep everyone intact in various situations with whatever arsenal you can get your hands on. There's so many combat traits you have to pick at least one, or you can pick the fleet of foot trait. I might change that. I will leave that up to you, Snow. I will 100% leave that up to you. If it is a commission, it's going to have to wait till after June. Like, Kuzi is already aware that his many requests and commission is going to have to wait until after June, possibly 4th of July. Inventor. The person who takes the spoils of encounters and sees what can be made with them, or what can be improved with in your own special way. You gain the Nimble Fingers trait. You gain the Nimble Fingers trait or the Xenotech Expert trait. Hi, Arch. And finally, Gunner. The person with their hands on the trigger and their reticle on the target. Whether it's the ship's gun or your own personal firearm, you're trained to address things at range. You gain either the marksman trait or the quick shot trait. Yee. Again, I appreciate it. Anyway, we got all that. A scouting crew has just finished scoping out a new solar system for future colonies, trying to survive in an uncertain future. The Protectorate may have returned, but it is very obviously slowly dying out. So many are not exactly keen on relying on them like they did in the past. This crew can be loyal to the Protectorate, the Enforcers, ex-cult members, or from various walks of life known in the Starbound and GUC universe. Cult members, mercenaries, missionaries, veterans, survivors, refugees, etc. Yeah, the Yomi emote. I gotta, hold on. The Yomi emote. I'll be honest, I love seeing Yomi's emotes in my chat. It's cute. It also means that someone's supporting a very good person. Who also, my god, Yomi is such a hardworking person too. Oh my god. I would encourage a lot of people to check her out and give support if you wish. I have no issue promoting her channel, even though she's bigger. Anyway, each person in the crew will give a description of their character and describe what they're doing as the ship is reaching the edge of this new system before they enter a hyperspace jump to a new system to scout. As in, this is all in the process of reaching the point where they can space jump. Technically in Starbound, you don't have to do that, but in this case, I'm going to do it. Maybe list some potential contractors that the group are currently working for. Once everyone is done, a message will be broadcasted to their captain or whoever is using an interface, alerting of a particular solar system that has piqued the interest of a new contractor. Baron Industries. References. who's willing to pay a lot of money to anyone who investigates it. They will mention that 2 other crews have gone and they've received requests for additional assistance from them. The message makes it very clear that this is not a situation of less people equal more pay. They want all the information they can get, and the pay will be distributed as is, which will be quite hefty, all things considered. Yeah. I see you, Ez. I see you, buddy. I'm gonna start the music back up. Oh, the AC just kicked on. Oh. Yeah. So, I know the people that play for me, and one of them is Kel of Kells and ID. So, I had to add this bit where if you kill each other to hopefully get more pay, it's not actually going to change anything. You're going to still get your actual pay, and that's it. You're not going to get more. And just your pay itself is going to be hefty. Because in Starbound, prices are not like Rat and Cative, yeah. But like in Starbound, the currency is called pixels, which is really, really cute. But it's extremely rare to see anything worth double digits. It's always going to be triple digits or more. So, these guys are going to be getting a lot of pixels, like a lot of money, a whole lot of money just to do this, each. And if they kill the rest of the crew, that pay is not going to change. They're just not going to get the rest of the money. Anyway, the solar system has a gentle star, the planets. Yeah, less people equal less pay. Tangia, you are still very late. You've been doing that for days. Yeah, alright, dumb fuck. Yeah, don't off each other. You need to work together. The planets that are safe to land on is 5 planet types. Barren, lush, lunar, desert, forest, gas, giant. I need to fix that. I put a period. Gas giant. Trait. Has a gateway and an asteroid belt with a strange haze. I'm going to change that to just strange haze. Treat, no treat. Treat, no treat. Treat, no treat. Aw. I love that video. My treat today is my coffee and this Reuben that I have right next to me. Because my breakfast, my alarm goes off at, peeps, you gotta understand this. My alarm every day goes off at 9. Nice. My alarm goes off at 9. Usually, I struggle to get out of bed because I'm reading through all the emails and messages I've been sent overnight. And by the time I do get out of bed, it's like noon. And I only have an hour before go time. And it's no different for the Donathon, but instead I'm actually getting out of bed at 9, maybe 10. Just to start stream early for peeps. Because there are peeps who, well, I haven't really seen them. But I know there are peeps that would rather me stream earlier. I might actually go back to my usual schedule. Yeah. So, I don't get a lot of time to eat breakfast in the morning. And if I do eat breakfast, it's small. Because when I get, like, right when I wake up, I feel sick. I will feel sick if I try to eat something. Mm-hmm. I would recommend, and this is actually something ID has recommended, if you're going to eat near a computer or a laptop, use chopsticks. Like, use chopsticks to grab the chips. It's actually kind of fun. I've been doing it with my chicken nuggets. Anyway. There's 2 to 3 gas giants in the system that host a majority of these landable planets. It's believed the stability of these planets rely on the gas giant's gravity. Otherwise, this system would never work. Otherwise, this system would never work. All in all, hospitable and near perfect for colonies as long as they terraform moons and the barren planet. I'm still thinking about that scene from Spider-Man, where the guy gets turned into the sand and really zooms in to show that granule of sand going into his fingers. It's that, but you and Cheeto dust. You're now the Cheeto man. Or Cheeto woman, I'm sorry. You're now made of Cheetos. All in all, hospitable, terraform, and the barren planet. From moons and the barren planet. Infinite Cheetos. However, there are 2 ships detected in the system. The SS Iker, or Icor, with the paint scheme of black and white striped camo, is currently drifting along the top of the asteroid belt. Specifically, where there's visible deposits of gold, silver, and titanium. Their engines are cold, their lights are off, but the life support is on. All sensors detect life forms on board. No response to any hails. And then we have... I called it the Huntress. It's called the SS-9 Lives. The SS-9 Lives with a grey paint job and a logo of a cat's paw dragging its claws over the slash-shaped windows at the front is currently locked in orbit over the barren planet on the opposite side of the system. Their engines are on, their life support is on. They're also not responding, and their lights are on. Similar to the SS Iker, there are life forms on board. I might need to put some notes on what these are, like what species would have made these ships. I think for Iker, it would be human ship. For 9 Lives, it would be Helotl. Because, of course, they would do that. I'm inspecting the SS Iker. This is if they went to this one first. Let me bold this. No escape pods launched, no combat damage, but definitely some asteroid damage. Their shields are almost depleted, hence why there's no punctures. Rolling a 2 success test to observe visually will reveal 2 emergency space chutes pushing off a large asteroid nearby to try and reach the party ship. Should they let them on board? One suit contains a human variant who looks absolutely terrified. The other suit has a feline variant, but they refuse to take the suit off due to fear. When that so happens, the human will do most of the speaking. Okay? I'm going to pause the music. We'll do most of the speaking. We came across the ore deposits in the asteroid belt. The captain wanted to mark the belt for future mining endeavors. We should have stayed away. We should have left. A 3 success test to calm or use diplomatic efforts will get more information. Otherwise, the human will keep warning the crew to get away from the kicker, or to launch it into the sun. We'll launch it into the sun. Because you have a butt, I guess? I don't know. But if they get the information, heard a noise. Sounded like a cat or something. Like a tiny little thing. Knew the mushroom had a cat, but it was a grumpy shit. Had a meow that could wake the dead. Human will take a deep breath before looking at their pseudo companion. This cat don't meow, they roar. Was here for maybe an hour? Don't remember. Heard a scream from the gecko. Then it stopped. I should replace gecko with lizard, but gecko is funnier, because if ID joins this, he's gonna go like, oh no, Kate, if the players ask about the scream, like someone hit mute on a TV. Sudden with no warning. Okay, hold on. I want y'all to think about that. When it comes to a person screaming, what is more terrifying? The scream fading out naturally, or the scream just suddenly stopping? Just cutting short? For me, it would be cutting short. That's what this is describing. Ah. So what is more terrifying? Hearing somebody scream and then it fading out naturally, or a scream that suddenly cuts short. Like this description says, someone hitting mute on a TV. Sudden with no warning. Yeah. I am excited. I'm actually doing something horror related. What kind of sucks is that I've actually been in a mini campaign with Kel that was aliens related, so xenomorphs. They're going to assume everything is xenomorph. The human will go quiet until a player pokes in some way. Heard more screams. All the same. Sudden with no warning. That noise was still right there, like it was right in front of me, but I could never see it. Cat shoved me in a suit. Was gonna leave the ship dead in the water. We got out and hid, been there for I don't know how long. Just watching the ship. Couldn't sleep. Too scared. Cat hasn't spoken since we got the call. It makes more sense that the characters would usually refer to each other as, like, what they are. So, like, there's a lizard folk on board, but they look like a gecko. So, of course, the human is going to call them gecko. There's a plant folk on board who's a mushroom. So, of course, who looks like a mushroom. So, he's going to refer to them as the mushroom. And then their other companion, who is a cat folk, they're going to call them the cat. Or just cat. Nice. The party can do as they please to confirm suspicions of these two, whether it's medical or scientific scans and tests. The only problem with the two is that the human has clear signs of being an addict of... I'm going to change this to... they're addicted to something that is a combination of blue stims and red stims. Red stims are health, blue stims are jumping. Like, increased jumping. I want to say Super Mario. They're an addict of the Super Mario. So effectively, this guy is an addict to drugs, like expired drugs. Oh my god, sorry. I'm seeing the conversation with I'm seeing the conversation about the Switch, the Switch 2 in Snow's Discord. Oh my god. I know. I hate it too. Okay, what would be a better name for Violet Bouncer? Because this guy is addicted to a stim that makes him jump like Mario, but also gives him a lot of health so he can survive the jump. Also, I just noticed that. I was gonna call it the Super Mario. Like, should I just call it the Goomba Stomp? Now we'll call. I guess we'll call it the Sponge. Goomba Stomp. There it is. If they kill the suits before they reach the ship. This is the part I need to pause. Music. If they kill the suits before they reach their ship. Without warning, the dead ship nearby starts to shudder and turn. The crew's pilot doesn't have to roll to pull the ship away safely. Unless they dove down, then they would need a 2 success test to not take damage from the asteroids. As they sit at a safe distance, damage from the asteroids. There it is. As you sit at a safe distance, you observe as panels of the ship start to suction in, like flimsy fabric being pulled by pinched fingers. The windows burst from a sudden and violent increase in pressure. Every sensor around you alerts that life support has spontaneously been cut. Life forms are increasing rapidly, and that the ship is starting to fall apart. It all sounds like a micro black hole just opened up inside. Within seconds, you all watch as the ship is crumpled to the size of an aluminum foil ball. And it's crumpled up like an aluminum foil ball the size is crumpled. Is suddenly crumpled up like an aluminum foil ball the size of a golf ball before you. Strangely disappearing. Like a golf ball before, strangely disappearing from sight in the blink of an eye. Nothing blocking the view of it. Should anyone be playing a robot, hive mind, cybernetic enhanced vision, or a Nova Kid, since they don't blink, they can confirm that it just disappeared without a trace. And that's where it stopped. Hmm. Nothing. So that is what happens if they kill the emergency suits before they reach their own ship. Ow. Sensors will need a two success roll, two success test to detect that there's still multiple life forms where the SS Icar once was. But they cannot detect it visually. It's 3 success test or a crit success test will allow them to detect these life forms reaching their ship. I'm gonna move on to another one. Exploring the SS Icar. High chance of death. I'm just gonna put that there. High chance of death. Species. You wanna know what my favorite ship is out of all these? The Abyssal Scourge. Because that was the first one I ever made. And hey, look, there's Kuzi's character right there. And hey, there's my first ever. This character here is my first ever Starbound character. That was great. Okay, so we mostly need this for the colors. I need to finish these. Right. Damn it. Also, hey, look, rodents. Were the rodents finished? I never gave them a unique feature. These are all done. I still need to work on rodent. I know that I need to work on this one. I don't remember the herd. Yeah, we had horses, cows, goats, sheep, deer, and pigs. We got these guys. Domestic, large, medium. We got all these. I'm starting to lose brain functions. Let me crack into my Reuben. Oh. Also, I've only recently realized I've had Gary muted this whole time. I haven't had his scream in a while. I've been sparing him for now. Ow. Twitch, this is a joke. Okay. Mm-hmm. It's funny. They made the mod. Like, they put together that mod. They chose to do that. It's funny. Yeah. Okay. Exploring the SS Icar, high chance of death. Upon entering the airlock, the awaiting team will quick to notice that the lights being off, lights may be off, but the emergency are on low. Oh, excuse me. All the hallways are lighted by an orange glow. To get to the cockpit, to get to the controls, where the pilot and the log cartridge is, they need to go up. Get to the... I need to go up and to the left. To get to the engines, to go to the right. Okay. Hold on. The crew of the SS Icar has a human, a cat, a plant folk, and a gecko. That's 4. Where do they all sit in terms of crews? We got captain, engineer, pilot, scientist, doctor, astrobotanist, combat and security, inventor or tinker, and marksman / gunner. I think the cat would be security. It makes the most sense. Yeah, I think the cat would be security. So cat. Right. Cat. Large. Go here. Icar. SS. 9 lives. I'm gonna move Silk the Moth. There we go. Then we still got the human, the mushroom, and the gecko. We haven't had a plant folk be the astrobotanist yet. So. Mushroom. And we still have the gecko and the human. Ow. Ow. I think the gecko should be the scientist or the captain. Yeah, there hasn't been a lizard folk for either of these yet, so should the gecko be the captain or the scientist? Or unless you guys have another idea for where the gecko should go. Hmm. Okay, then we'll make the gecko the scientist. Gecko. Human. Human variant. We're just going to go with elf. Okay. We still have the rest of the crew to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let me grab a d20. I'm going to roll this. And if we roll 20, then I have to roll the d20 twice. 15. Twelve, 13, 14, 15. Cow. Cow. Okay, 1, 2, 3. D6. Or do I want to? No, we're going to make this the goat. Goat. Alright. 5. Plant folk. So another plant folk. I can replace the D6 with a D4 now. Give me this, thank you. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So plant folk. Uh. Vine. Alright. 2. Robot. Of course. Wait. What kind of robot? Yeah, like, robots have subspecies, don't they? I'm gonna go with the android. Happy now? Android. I picked up the dice incorrectly. No, I'm gonna re-roll that. 11. So that's canines. Oh no, the good boy. Oh no, a dog. Domestic, pack, vulpine, ursid, so bear. You know, I'll roll d4 for that. Okay. How much of a dick, like how evil I'm gonna be for this. Bear. And this is for D2, so even versus odd. I'm gonna roll D6 for this. Even versus odd. Odd. Bear. That means the last one, which is the doctor. What are they gonna be? What is the doctor? And then once we're done with this, I'm gonna have to shut down for the day. I do apologize, this is a shorter stream. 16? 12, 13, 14, 15... Rat. Rodent. It's a rodent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It's a beaver. It's 100. Okay, hold on. The doctor is 100% a beaver. Beaver. With the smiley face. Oh, wait, you know what? No, that actually makes sense. Rat. This would be, like, very, very far into the future, though. So this might be Ratson von Bismarck. Like, 5,032nd, maybe? 5,000... Yeah, 5,032nd. Probably. Yeah, probably. Because, like, Starbound takes place, like, with Earth. There we go. Excuse me. Snag this. Okay. We have all this. I'm gonna have to build the ship in Starbound. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of this blanket. It's like 80-something degrees here today. It's very warm. Actually, let me double check. Let me grab my phone. What is the temperature right now? The boobs have been freed. Okay, what is the forecast? It is 84 degrees right now with 27% humidity. And there's not very much wind. Tomorrow, it's going to be Oh my god, Monday is going to be 100 degrees. Holy shit. That is so fast for the summer weather to hit us. That is so fast. It usually waits till like July or August to get that hot. Snow, this is why I said that we should probably hang out around the strip mall rather than going all the way to that Mexican restaurant. Because there is no way I am walking around in 100-degree heat. context, Snow and I are planning her visiting me at some point. If it doesn't happen, that's okay. What? Okay. We'll have to discuss that either after stream or tomorrow. Or Saturday. Because I remember that was one of the days we wanted to talk about it. There are so many people just streaming right now. There are so many people streaming right now. So I kind of, I made the mistake yesterday. Like, I shouldn't phrase it like this, but like, I wasn't expecting the person yeah. I wasn't expecting the person that we raided yesterday to raid Hazy. So that was a shock. Then again, not everybody knows what happened. I'm not about to disclose that. That's drama. That's, put simple, drama. That's all you need to know. Koki is streaming. Do you guys want to raid Koki? The Pikachu? Yeah. Not gonna bring it up because we're streaming. That's extremely rude, and I'm not the one to talk about it. Yeah, let's raid Koki. They're playing Mario Kart. Skip to this. Okay. First and foremost, fight for my amusement. So this is the last stream of the week. I will not be streaming until Sunday because I want 2 days to rest. Once after the Switch 2 and seeing Vance get one. I'm gonna be honest, Snow, I saw all that and went, hello. Like, hi. 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 Hello. Hello. Hi. Over here, please. Where is that? Hello. Hi. All of this. Like, I'm hoping you're understanding what I'm meaning when I say that, because I am happy that they got the Switch 2. I'm glad they got it. I hope they have a lot of fun. It's their money. But also, like, God damn it. God damn it. Nah, I'm not gonna think about it. Your priorities, but nudge, nudge. Yeah. He wants to spoil his wife and himself, and you know what? That's fine. Go for it. Sorry, there was a conversation going on. Oh. Wifey. Yeah. I am tired. I gotta go spray paint a white cabinet with mid-dark teal, like rust brown and silver, like metallic silver. How do you do that? I'll figure something out. But I gotta do that first. So yeah, we're gonna raid Koki. Y'all give them some love. They're a very chaotic being. They've also been very charitable every time they've been here. Very helpful. Yeah. But for now, thank you guys so much for joining me. I do apologize it was a short stream today. I am just tired. It's not going to be like this every every Thursday, though. So for now, thanks for hanging out. Give Koki all your chaos and all your love. Have a good night, everybody.